One of the young leaders of this campaign for political freedom was a medical student now known as Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who has since that time dedicated her life to another kind of freedom, the freedom of the spirit, through self-realization and the practice of Sahaja Yoga. The kundalini is the power of our spiritual ascent, found in the triangular bone at the base of the spine called sacrum by the Greeks. It is the power of our pure desire. When awakened, the kundalini rises spontaneously through 6 subtle centers called chakras. The kundalini then emerges through the fontanella bone area at the top of the head, emitting a cool breeze that can be felt there as well as on the hands. In her desire to offer self-realization to mankind through Sahaja Yoga, Shri Mataji constantly traveled the world.
Those who have felt cool breeze in their hands or from their head, please raise both your hands, please. So many. May God bless.
डोक्याच्या वर अदांत्री तर अदांत्री ज्या लोकांच्या हातात किंवा डोक्यात थंड थंड असं वाटत असेल किंवा काहीतरी अशी ऊर्जा वाहते असं वाटत असेल त्या सगळ्यांनी दोन्ही हात वर करायचे. अशा गती आल्यास वाटत त्या सर्वांनी दोन्ही हात वर करायचे. दोन्ही
At the end of the 90s, the crowds who came to her public programs numbered in their thousands. But when Shri Mataji started teaching Sahaja Yoga in India back in 1970, it was only with a mere handful of people. Then, in 1973, Shri Mataji went to live in London. Her husband, Mr., now Sir C.P. Srivastava, had been elected Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization, an agency of the United Nations. One of the effects of Kundalini awakening through Sahaja Yoga has been to help people with all kinds of serious addictions, such as drugs and alcohol, and illnesses such as diabetes and cancer. Impressive results have attracted the attention of the medical profession. Dr. David Spiro is a general practitioner in London who has studied the application of Sahaja Yoga as a form of treatment, and who has seen many cures for a variety of problems and a marked increase in the general good health and well-being of people who practice Sahaja Yoga.
I've been involved with Sahaja Yoga and the work of Shri Mataji for about the past 10 years. In India, there's been some scientific studies which have shown the physiological effects of Sahaja Yoga as a form of meditation, and some other studies on 2 particular illnesses, asthma and hypertension, which have shown very interesting results. They've shown, for example, much larger drops in blood pressure than have ever been demonstrated before by any other form of relaxation or meditation.
It's your birthright as a human being to become the spirit. That is what Sahaja Yoga is. Saha means with and Jai is born. Born with you is the right. To get this yoga is the union with the divine.
The unique experience of self-realization takes place when the primordial energy, called kundalini, is correctly awakened by someone who has already experienced and mastered their own self-realization.